Hi everyone, welcome back and thanks for stopping by. Today I'll be detecting this 1800s, early 1900s home on a big corner lot. So let's get right to it and see what we can find in the ground. The first coin I found here today is a wheat cent. I'll get it cleaned up a little bit. I'll be right back. It ended up being a 1944 D wheat cent. Good start. Where there's Wheaties, there's silver. Let's get on to the next. Well, that's exciting. It sure didn't take long. Scrape this one out of the side of the plug, and it is a mercury dime. Sweet. So we're gonna get some water on this. And it is 1943. Really close to the wheat cent. And I believe it's a Philadelphia. Well, that's awesome. It's been a couple of hunts since I found a piece of silver. I'll gladly take it. These old roofing tacks always give you a heck of a good signal. I hope I don't run into much more of these. Well, out of this hole I found proof that there were some kids playing in the yard. I think this is what remains of a pistol grip to a toy pistol. Out of this hole, I believe I found another wheat cent. I think it's going to be an old one too. A lot of nice green to it, and it's showing some wear. So I'll get back with a date right away. Once again, the earth has not been very kind to this coin. It's either 1910 or 1918, I'm guessing. But I'm going to have to get it home and try to get it cleaned up. On to the next beep. Yet another wheat cent. This one is a 1945 Philadelphia at about 6-7 inches. Awesome. This one is quite interesting. I'm not sure what I found. I say that a lot. But it's like a piece of copper or brass, but it's definitely got some decoration on it. I was trying to see if it was broke. It might be broke on that very small end. But with that sweet little design on there, I'll get some better pictures and you can judge for yourself what this is. Back on the next good signal. Well, out of this hole, I was chasing a 1213, which can be a nickel or a pull tab, but it was pretty strong. Ended up being just a 1975 Jefferson. It happens. On to the next beep. This dig was pretty interesting. I found a modern rusty nail. I was chasing a high tone on the Equinox. This spiral looking nail, again modern, might even, I don't know if they made them out of aluminum or not, but that's a weird looking nail. And part of a small pocket watch. Must have been what I was hearing on the high chirp. Well, let's keep going. Well, this was an interesting signal and target. Never saw one with a point on the end. Kind of looks like it was made that way. It was plated. Let me get that out of there without scraping it if I can. Well, I'll get it cleaned up at home. Kind of interesting. Doesn't look like it's broke. Huh. Well, pretty cool. I cut the plug on this hole. I haven't lifted it out yet. It was 33, 34 on the Equinox. That's a pretty good number. So let's see what we got. Yeah, clad quarter. Found a 65 and a 67 so far. Yeah, 66. Nice. Well, excuse the lawnmower. I found this piece of a pocket watch earlier, and in this hole I found another piece, and the holes match up perfectly. Kind of interesting. On to the next. I moved to the back of the house, and I've got a weed scent here. See if we can get a date. 1940 something. It could be 45. It's the red color. On to the next beep. This target is right in the middle of the plug. We'll just dig it out together here and see what it is. Oh, no. Looks like probably another wheat scent. Yep, I see the word scent. Oh, it's a nice green one. Probably 20s or 30s maybe. That'd be sweet. 100 years old. Let's get it cleaned off here and see if I can catch the date. Oh, almost to the year. Looks like a 1920. That is sweet. You bet. 1920 Philadelphia. We'll get on to the next good beep. Well, I didn't see this one coming. It's about a solid 18 on the Equinox 800, and I believe it to be a piece of copper, and I'm not sure what it's off of, but it says U.S. Air Force on the bottom and 1918 in the upper left hand corner. So I don't know if that's part of a toy or an actual part of a war relic. Probably a toy, but that is pretty sweet. You just never know what's going to come out of the ground. We'll get on to the next good beep. I find this little piece of copper just fascinating. It definitely is 1948 in the upper left hand corner, and on the bottom it says U.S. Air Force. Now I know you can't hardly see the wings of the plane, but the nose of the plane ends at what I'm calling an island. I'm wondering if this is celebrating dropping the atomic bombs on Japan in 1945, 3 years later. I really don't know. Let me know in the comments what you think about it. Thanks. In this plug, I found a child's fork to a little play set they probably would have had out here in the yard. Having a little picnic. On to the next beep. Well, this one was almost a surface find, just below the grass, just a little bit. Rescued with love. I would assume that came off a dog tag. That's really nice. On to the next beep. I'm just about wrapping it up in the backyard for this house hunt, and I got one more wheat scent. It's a 1944 Philadelphia.